Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today we must start preparing for one of our objectives, which is to create a resupply station on this tiny little asteroid over here. Now, how the hell am I gonna do that? I have absolutely no clue. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea on how am I going to bring dupes in here, because I'm pretty sure that the transport thingy that we didn't even found yet. Yeah, we have this thingy, the supply teleporter unit input. Oh no, yes, we have this one. The teleporter transmitter to transmit dupes. Right? I am pretty sure. Oh, just some notes. I'm pretty sure that these connect to the Smelera asteroid, because it's the closest one, right? I am once again unsure on how that plays precisely, but I'm pretty sure that the teleporter is for this asteroid, and we don't want that. We want to come over here. For that we are going to have to fly over here. Right? So, let's go back to our planet. And let's get into this rocket over here, because it's the one that has a little bit of space so we can see the modules available. Yeah, so what I was thinking that we could do... Let me see, Trailblazer module. What does this do? You're not going to tell me, are you? Of course you're not. Thanks a lot, game. Could you please... Oh, okay, so we can see now things. So the Trailblazer module will hold a dupe inside of it and allow us to drop the dupe into the map, I suppose. Or we could go for a rover module, right? Drop a couple of packages on the floor, right? Deliver cargo to the surface of the planetoid that you do not have yet a rocket platform, right? So pretty much all we had to do is to bring a rover module with a little bit of steel or refined metal that is not lead, okay? We learned our lesson there. To build ourselves a platform so that our rocket can land. That rocket, you know, a rocket similar to this one, will have a spacefarer module, but designed to bring more dupes, more than one at least, like a couple of them, and it will serve as their habitat for the very near future, right? From here they will be able to start building a habitat for themselves, mine a little bit of thingies. Let's go back to the planet, because I am unsure on what kind of materials do we have in here. This is rather small, okay? We are going to have space for like 3 rocket platforms, but that's more than enough for the purpose that we want this. However, this is really small, so I'm pretty sure that we are not going to have a lot of materials in here, especially not a lot of ores, you know. We'll have a little bit of wolframite, and that will be enough to start. Like, we don't want to create a massive base, we just want something where we can grow a little bit of food. I'm thinking about sleet wheat grains, you know, because, you know, they like the cold, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a cold planet. So a few sleet wheat grains to make some frost buns, a few beds, that's all we need. Other than that, we will build a couple of liquid tanks to hold petrol, and then we can do resupply missions between our base and this asteroid. Bring the petrol over here, unload the petrol into the tanks, and then those tanks will be the ones that will feed into the rockets. And for that, okay, so we are going to need a colonizing rocket, transport rocket for dupes, and a resupply rocket for fuel and other stuff. Okay, that's a lot of things. That's 3 rockets at least. Okay, so we are going to have to expand a little bit our rocket platforms. This hasn't been the most efficient rocket buildings yet, so I think I'm going to deconstruct our poor darling Venesat. It serves us well, but now it's just wasting space, and I'm going to try to fit a couple of rocket platforms in here, at least a colonizing and a resupplying one. That would be nice. And also, we are going to probably need a bajillion steel, so how about we start working on that? Okay, make me 20 of that, and then make me 20 more iron to so that we have iron available for the next batch. And yeah, guys, with that in mind, this episode will be all about building rockets and sending the existing rockets on their missions, so that we can, you know, take advantage of them while we have them. So, these two new rocket platforms will require a few changes. As you can see, I had to deconstruct one of my solar panels, because I'm going to require space to build the liquid ports. Well, the general ports that I am going to require for the refueling missions, right? Being the liquid one, the most obvious one for the petrol. Also, I decided that given that I deconstructed one solar panel, I could build 4, you know, to compensate for the fact that we lost one solar panel, and we have our ever-increasing our ever-increasing power demands. Yeah, I figured that the here we go, the schedules. I think it's all because of the schedules. I have different schedulings, and that kinda messes up the game a little bit. Every time there is a shift change, right, from work to downtime, or from downtime to sleeping, for example, the game like kind of throws a fit. But oh well, we need to have. In fact, Ape, come here, schedule. Ape, you no longer need the descheduling, because your rocket now is much better, much better. So I'm going to put you in the early bird scheduling. That way is one less schedule that the game needs to deal with. Okay, so we have completely unloaded the storage. Let's check the interior. How is the food situation going? A few stale stuff, but mostly fresh, so you will not starve. Fantastic, let's call in Bahi, or Bani, or whatever her name is. Change, let's put the destination. Not the icy asteroid, the sandy ore field. And place to crew. The astronaut should be here any minute. Alright, here she is. Let's launch, I think, everything. Once again, let's check the interior. We have algae for oxygen, we have the food, plenty of water to go, few 100 missions probably. So yeah, I think we're ready. We can't launch from here. Let's go! The Mima just came through the flame of the... Oh my god. Are you okay? Yeah, you are not feeling a little bit toasty after that? No? Okay. I'm pretty sure that if you do this in real life, what she is doing, you're going to be turned into ashes. But, oh well. She's a dupe after all. And the rocket is away. Fantastic. Let's get inside, remove the suit, enable the buildings, in this case that building, so that she has a place. Okay. Whatever you want to do. It's your bladder, not mine. In any case, let's send her back to the sandy ore fields. There are plenty of stuff left for us to mine, and there is even an artifact that we can bring back eventually by just replacing one of the solar panel modules by an artifact holder. So, yeah, we could do that, but not right now. The mission is already on its way. As for the rocket, this rocket over here, let's check the research. Let's see how are we going. Do we really need a space mission just yet? Not really. There is still a little bit of research that we can do on land. Do I have pickled meal? Just a little bit. We'll wait a few more cycles and then we will launch the research module to the research rocket to do a few more discovery runs. Right, there is these few things over here. Now I don't know how many tiles, because this direction is kinda wonky, right? So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are one tile short of completing the entire mission going this route. However, maybe the game will choose a more optimal path that I'm not yet seeing. In any case, let's continue building our rockets. As you can see, we are already requesting the thruster part, which is pretty much the same for all the petrol rockets. And yeah, all of this just to carry this tiny little rovers module there once. We will can I build a rocket? A rover, I mean. Let's put it on high priority so our dupes deliver the gold amalgam. But yeah, all of this just to deliver one tiny little rover to the surface of a planet. Also guys, given the volume of rockets that we are now at our disposal, I think it is a good idea to redo the fuel line, given that it is starting to be a little bit complicated to refuel all of these rockets and have lines going through them. So yeah, I'm going to deconstruct a few things, and yeah, once I have a better system, I will let you guys know. So, I think this is a much more presentable fuel distribution instead of the mess that we had over here. This way we can build as many rockets as we want, because all we need to do is to expand this line further and further to the right. Of course that we have our carbon dioxide chimney over here, which is complicating things, but oh well. I haven't yet fully developed this project to its maximum potential. In fact, let me cancel that pipe because I don't want this to be built just yet, because the carbon dioxide geyser is dormant. Once this is active, which is in 52... okay, yeah, this project is going to stay in here for a quite a bit of time. I just wanted to see, what is this liquid over here? Liquid carbon dioxide. Minus 49 carbon dioxide and plus 30 carbon dioxide. Okay. So I'm going to assume that's carbon dioxide that, yeah, it's condensating once it reaches space, it's condensating and getting back into the pit. That's actually quite... it's quite nice, because it's dragging chill from space into here, only making this even more efficient. So yeah, that's not bad at all. So Bangi is back before we even completed the refueling system. Now that's some efficient mining, Bangi. We're probably gonna need a little bit more diamond. Are you destroying anything? No. Fantastic. Let me see. We only have 300 kilograms. Let's put you on high priority because I want Tubes to take care of you right away. Please get back into your suit. There you go. Disable this. And yeah, that's all that needs to be disabled. Disable that, please. So the dupes don't come in here and waste the water. Fantastic. We barely went through. We had like 60 something kilograms if I recall correctly, so we went through 120 kilograms of water in this simple mission. So yeah, Good, good, good. I want to change this from crew to all, so you go outside, please. Go outside, please. Thank you. Give you our bed back. There you go, and give you your table back. While you are in here. Fantastic. Okay, so let's continue, because we need the refueling circuitry to refuel the rockets. If you maybe not, because we still have plenty of fuel in here. We could go again if we really wanted. There is no rush. But yeah, if we want to use this colonization rocket, we need to complete the fueling system. I'm also creating an extension of the transit tube, just to speed up the travel between the rockets and the base. But I think that giving a insulating tile shield to the tube is probably a good idea, not to have it melt from the petroleum engine. Okay, so with that in mind, let's just keep on waiting for them to finish building this rocket over here, which probably could use a ladder system of some sorts. One is going to be a little bit far away from the rocket, but that's okay. We kinda want to leave this room empty for future port loaders. So yeah, let's keep on building this sucker and our refueling system. It shouldn't take much longer now. Now guys, another thing that we should take into consideration is the fact that we are going to need staff for our resupplying station. And Bert over here is not looking too bad. Oh wait. Oh, I talked too soon. I didn't saw this. So let me guess, you have a +4 to cuisine and you have a -3 to cuisine. So yeah, pretty much this nullify your bad trait nullifies your interest, so that's kind of bad. Because this one over here, it's not exactly the best one, given that he cannot dig. That's a no-no. And this one, it's only like, it's even worse than this one. Its only interest is decorating, and he has unpracticed artist. So I think that maybe we should give it a pass on Bert. Yeah, you know what, Bert? At first I was going to take you in. No, I'm sorry. I should reject all. Choose a blueprint. At first I was going to take you in, but I didn't take into consideration that you suck at your job. So, no thank you, because you are going... If I printed you, you are going to be alone without support in a frozen asteroid. I don't think it's a good idea to leave someone who sucks at his job there. Now, I still need to build the habitat for this one. Get inside. I already requested someone to come over here and deconstruct this. Made out of copper. Wait, so... So this is made out of... I used steel, right, to build a module, and I can get copper out of that. Huh. Okay, whatever. Let's not think on how we can take advantage of the game, especially just for some measly copper. It's something that we can get quite easily. But, as I was about to say, this is going to be a module similar to Mir 2 over here, with the carbon dioxide skimmer, given that I'm going to be honest. I like this design. I like it a lot. It gives us no issues with the carbon dioxide, unlike Sol over here, who after so many cycles is still scrubbing the carbon dioxide out of this place. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, to be quite honest. Having to wait for the oxyfern to clear the carbon dioxide out. Yeah. So, I think that for the logistical prototype, It's a fancy name over there. I think I'm going to do the same system with the carbon skimmer and whatnot, and I'm going to try and see if I can cram 2 people in here, because the colonizer rocket can then be turned into the rocket that we are going to bring with the dupes inside for a more permanent base building in in the frozen asteroid, right? So if we can get an habitat that can already hold 2 dupes, that would be fantastic. Okay, so while we wait for the things to be built, I already started doing a few things over here. It's just experimental. I can switch things around, but I think I'm going to start the build over here as well, because yeah, I need to start moving the pieces around to see what room do I have to work with and whatnot. But yeah, I think we are ready to go, if it was not for this freaking rot that apparently no one wants to get rid of, and I would like not to be in here. But yeah, without if they pick up that rot, we are ready to go once again, even though we didn't refuel the rocket, but hey, we have 10 tiles of range remaining. We can go on the fuel that we have. Let's just wait for someone to pick that rot up. Yeah. Go inside. And there's the rot. Alright, so, hey, look, you are already here. You can drop that stuff on the... No, drop the... If I move you over here, will you drop that? Yes, you will. Fantastic. Drop that on the floor. Someone else can pick it up later, but not as a yellow alert. And yeah, we are ready to go. Let's change. Let's once again go to the sandy ore fields. I was thinking about going over there, but we have so much algae that we don't even need to go over there just yet. And coming over here, it's like what are we going to bring from here? Water. That's it. We don't care about the carbon dioxide nor the oxygen. It's the water, right? And we don't have any problems with water. So, with that in mind, I think that keep going for the copper ore is the better alternative, given that we actually need that stuff. And yeah, we have the food, we have the water. Go! There we go. Third mission of this rocket. I think we are going to use this rocket quite often. I think that if we could find another pilot other than Bani for this rocket, that would probably be a good idea. A pilot that can pretty much just live on the rocket. Someone with just basically rocket pilot skill, and that's it. So his or her's morale will not be as important as the other dupes. So yeah, hopefully we will find a good dupe in the next few rounds of printing. So, I think I have settled for a design for our colonization rocket. Now I'll be using the gas tank method, and the reason for that is because, let's get out of here and let's get back to the planet. We actually don't need a battery, nor we need solar panels. This rocket will be constantly moving, therefore the engine will be constantly producing power. So I thought we could get rid of the battery module and the solar panel. Orders that I'm going to give right now. We are going to leave this solar panel behind because I kinda want to have a power outlet into the rocket, so that we can keep the things running inside the module while we are landed on the floor. And for that we need a power outlet that is connected to our main power grid. So yeah, that's what the solar panel is for, but luckily for us we only need 3 tiles, which is exactly what we are going to get from the deconstruction of the battery module and the solar panel module. So, Bahi is back from her 3rd trip and our colonization rocket is not yet ready. Oh my, this is taking forever. Let me see. all, please? Bahi, please get out of the rocket. Thank you. Now we can give you your bed back and your table back. Fantastic. Now this isn't too far along now. Our interior is pretty much almost ready. I'm just trying to juggle a few things around. Let's just say it, but shouldn't take too much longer now. Now guys, one thing unfortunately does not work as I thought it would. I told you that I left the solar panel here so that I had a place to plug the power from the main power grid, right? To make sure that the equipment inside the cockpit remain operational. As you can see, the line is complete. Everything is up and rolling. However, we come inside and we see that the equipments are not working because, well, there is no power. Just one solar panel cannot feed all of this, obviously, which means we actually need a battery, which kind of sucks because we don't have the space for that. Batteries are 2 tiles, and the solar panels are only 1. There is absolutely nothing we can deconstruct, as we are going to need the orbital cargo module to deliver a little bit of copper, so that we can build a few basic things, right? We are also going to need the rover's module to deliver the bot to the surface of the asteroid, so that can't go either. And we need a gas cargo canister to make sure that our carbon dioxide filtration system is working. Now the interior has been finally built. I just needed to move a few things around to make sure that everything is up and running. I tried to waste no space. I have a lot of storage, and yeah, that way we can, for example, we can bring glass, which we are going to need for solar panels to have a decent amount of energy, right? This one is for algae, obviously. Where is it? Organic stuff, algae, 1,000 kilos, please. And no, in this case, make it 2,000, just in case. We never know. But yeah, this storage can be used for steel, glass, whatever we think we might need to bring. But I think I'm just thinking about glass actually, because everything else we probably can find there, and if we can't, we will send it over time. But for now, let's refuel the rocket, and let's select some crew for this rocket. I haven't yet. I have to take a look at their skills, see who is less needed that can go on this journey. Or we could just select another dupe, actually. Like the limit is tempting, don't get me wrong, but Jean and Camille are both actually really good for what we want, you know. Camille, suit wearing, rocketry and digging. Yes, please. We are going to need you for the the outpost, the supply station, I mean. Jean, farming, building, rocketry. Yeah, with Green Thumb and Grease Monkey. It's a difficult choice, but the digging, rocketry, and suit wearing, all of this is the things we actually need the most. So Camille, welcome to the colony. So yeah, guys, I think we found our pilot. Now, it's going to be a little bit it's not going to be perfect, because given that Camille will be inside the rocket, she will not be performing any tasks, so she will not be gaining any experience, which means experience points will be lacking. But, well, at the same time, her morale requirements are not as big, so we can just simply, you know, give her a tougher time and she will not crack, because, you know, lower morale and all. So, yeah. Camille, get ready. In a cycle or two, you are strapping yourself into a rocket and flying into space. Okay, so even though we are almost ready for the launch of this one, we are just waiting on the food to be delivered. This one is already ready. So once again, let's launch. Let's check. We are empty. We are empty. Crew. No. Let's wait for the miner to arrive. Yeah, guys, I did something to the game that the game didn't enjoy. Let me show you. Yeah, I kinda opened up two pockets of water, this pocket of water and this pocket of water over here, and let's just say that the messy temperatures of the waters and the fluids and all of that, the game didn't enjoy that, and so while these temperatures don't settle and all these fluids don't get sorted out, I fear that the game might be a little bit more laggy than usual, even more than usual. But hey, we need to get all of this water sorted out, so let's go for that. What is going on in here? Mir, are you ready for launch? Okay, Bahi is already inside, so we can launch this one. Let's go upstairs. Is everything ready? We have the food, we have the cargo, we have the diamonds, we have the diamonds. Oh, we are still refueling. Yeah. Yeah, that's kinda... We don't need the fuel for what we are about to do, so yeah, we can just stop that. Stop that, just wait for the fuel to flow through the return line. Oh, what the hell. It's not like the pipes are going to break. Let's go. You're free to launch whenever you feel like it. Okay, game? Sometimes when the game takes its time doing things, I find that pausing the game and unpausing it makes it think for a little bit, and the actions start to take place after you unpause the game, right? Right, so fourth journey for this rocket. There it goes. Soon we'll have to launch the research module as well, but we are not in no rush for the research, so whatever. And in here... Oh, the food has been delivered. Much do we have? We have 16 kilos of pickled meal, 30,000 calories almost. Do we have anything else other than that? We don't have any more pickled meal, so let's change the crew. Camille, there you go. I hope that I don't regret this, but yeah, it's only a 4-tile journey, so it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. That's quite the stairs that you have to go through, Camille. Come on, get inside the rocket. There we go. Rocket is ready to go. Begin launch sequence. Now, once the rocket gets going... By the way, I didn't test... Yeah, I knew it. Once the rocket gets going, you know, I hope that the power generation from the engine would be enough to... There we go. Things should be running smoothly now. Fantastic. So let's just... Okay, everything is pressurized, so Camille, you can take off your... Camille, and equip the suit, please. And enable this building so that you have a place to go to the bathroom. You have the food in there, you have oxygen, you have the algae over here, so yeah, everything is ready to go. And now we have 2 rockets on the star map going at the same time. This is just amazing. Look at her going. Nothing to do, I know, Camille, it's kinda boring. Your job is just to make sure that the rocket is perfectly fine and there is nothing wrong with it. You know what, we don't even need these things over here. The place is already, where is the decor? This is already beautiful enough. In the future, someone else can do that. But yeah, we are one step closer to establish our presence in another asteroid. Let's see, how many cycles do we have? 2.3 cycles before we arrive. Fantastic. That should give me enough time to try and figure out how these things work. Where are they? The interplanetary launcher launches interplanetary payloads between planetoids. So I suppose that we could use this instead of a resupplying rocket to send the fuel there. I have to play a little bit with it because you know, once again, never used it. Shouldn't be too difficult though. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. Alright, so our dupes have completed the interplanetary launcher. Now I changed the destination to our future resupply station, which is going to be Blizial. However, I noticed that down here it says launch cost 0 out of 40 rad bolts. So these require both power and rad bolts. Okay. Now, it says the launch path is blocked, but we are taking care of that. It's not like we already are there to receive the packets of the stuff, so doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, we are going to need a rad bolt generator. Luckily for us, we are exposed to space, and in space there is always a little bit of radiation. It's not a lot, but over time this is going to gather enough radiation that that will be able to fuel this interplanetary launcher. Like if we are going to spend 40 rad bolts for one launch, I think that just 25 rads per second, or rads per minute, rads per cycle. Okay. The 20 something. Why is oh, okay. It's less radiation down here for some reason. I thought this was in a straight line. Okay, whatever. This little bit of radiation will mostly be enough to fuel this, at least for now, as a matter of experimentation, right? In the future, after this, we will try a better setup than this, if we require more rad bolts, that is. Alright guys, our colonization rocket has finally arrived at Blizial. Now, let me see, we first must deploy the rover's module with the rover himself, right? And then we deploy this module with the materials. I believe I brought copper and a little bit of gold amalgam. Alright, let's first deploy the module, the rover's module. I mean, any place is as good as any other, so... Where? See a little bit of granite, I believe. That could be useful, so let's drop down in there, and then let's deploy the cargo module. What the fuck is that? What? Huh? Okay. Let's holy shit, that's how it works. Ready to unpack? How do you unpack this? Empty storage, I suppose. Right? Okay, so if I make empty storage... Okay, someone has to come in here and unpack this. Okay, hopefully the rover can do that. Alright, so we found a iron volcano. Hopefully this thing will not destroy this entire biome. Please be under pressure, okay? Be how should I put it? buried in the dirt and shit, because if you start erupting, we have to take care of you, like, immediately. Any wolframite? There is a little bit of wolframite. Granite. The water itself, it's irrelevant. For now, at least. A little bit of sand, sandstone, ingenious rock. Okay, so we can start digging down, I suppose. Hello, Monsieur Robert. Oh yeah, you can't actually dig anything. Can you unload that? Okay, so you can unload stuff, so you can start working on that. I have to press in every single shell now. Okay. Okay, so pretty much what I'm going to do, I'm going to empty out all of this, right? Hopefully the rover will get on to do all of this. Then I'm going to try and dig down a little bit. Right, no, like this. And then like this. And then we have access to the granite and a little bit of wolfram. Wait, you cannot dig that? Oh. You can't dig granite? Really? Well, that's disappointing. To say the least, at least. Which means I will have to shoot you a couple of sandstone pieces, because, yeah. Can you mine ingenious rock? Sandstone? Granite is a problem. Okay. Okay. I gotcha, don't worry. There is a little bit of sandstone and ingenious rock over here. Alright, so given that the we are off to a fantastic start. I'm going to empty out all these storages and at least build a rocket platform so that we have a place to land our colonization rockets on the future journey, because now this thing has deployed everything. Okay. We have deployed everything that we had, so now it's time to get back home. And we'll leave the rover to do these thingies, and yeah, next time we come back, we should be coming back with 2 dupes instead of 1, landing on the rocket platform and start doing a few other things around here. But for now, let's wait for our rover friend in here to open up all these packages. But yeah, guys, we gave our first steps into the colonization process of another planet. It is going to be hard. Most likely it's not going to be a one episode thing, but we are one step closer to having ourselves a resupplying station out here in the middle of nowhere, which will allow us to extend our exploration missions deep into unknown space. Our exploration and our mining missions, because we can also come in here and resupply our mining rocket and send it out there. So yeah, fantastic. I can't wait to start working on this resupplying station. But for now, we will leave the rover to unpack all of this stuff. Hopefully he'll be able to get all of it. And with it, we will be able to at least build a rocket platform. We're still missing a few refined materials, but I send approximately 2 tons of copper. So we should have more than enough for this. And one of these as well. A payload opener. Unpack interplanetary payloads, and yeah, that way with this we can at least that's how I think it happens, right? Because let me go up over here. Hello, good sir. Here we go. So I'm pretty sure that this interplanetary launcher launches the packets, right, into the planet, and then the payloader opener will be the thing that receives the package from this, and will pretty much open it into its solid, liquid, or a gas state of matter, right? Right, so we need to build one of these. How much power does this consume? It doesn't consume any power, so fantastic. We can already make a rocket platform and a payloader opener, which means we can send some stuff into space, like glass, for example, which is something we are going to need to make solar panels, to make a little bit of power, to kickstart all the project. You know what, you know how it goes. That's a project for future me and a problem for future me to resolve. Right now, we are out of time for this episode, so with that in mind, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.